And look, I won't claim that this was our unique idea. I think it was Jim Collins that wrote about this, and some of you are old enough to remember when Good to Great came out, and what a groundbreaking work that was, and Built to Last. I think it was actually Collins' Built to Last as opposed to Good to Great, where he talked about he found these great companies, and it wasn't that they all had the same set of core values, just the importance of having a set. You know, Disney's was different than somebody else's, but the fact that they had a set of values that they were serious about was really fundamental to them becoming an enduring great company. And, and again, I just described some of this environment that I'd come out of where companies treated people like commodities, and that didn't appeal to me as an employee. I certainly wasn't going to do that to people when I, started a company. And so I just impressed early on, again, not my unique idea, but impressed early on from some of these groundbreaking works, the importance of values. And the more I dug into it, the more I realized that if we didn't have them from the start of the company, that they weren't going to be authentic. Because you can't get them back when you've hired 40 people. At that point, the values of the company are some mishmash of the people that you've hired. And you going on a retreat with a golf retreat with the execs and kind of coming up with it on the go, hey, we ought to be customer oriented, somebody buy the poster. That's not your values, no matter what you're saying, right? So I had them codified even before we'd hired anybody. And it took a while to really understand, the process for implementing or building a culture around those. But even pretty early on, we were hiring and firing against those core values and evaluating decisions against those core values. And so that's really the context for these. And in fact, Kathy's heard me counsel one of the guys in here who's got a great little startup and it's growing, and it looks like he's going to take off. And that was my counsel to him at the last session was it's time. It's time. You've done a lot of work on your product, but it's time for you to think about those values. So, because you're going to get this influx of funding, and that's too late to figure out who you want to hire at that point. To me, that's just table stakes, right? If you aren't going to have integrity, your business isn't going to. So we've got it up there as a core value, so people know they're empowered. But it's table stakes, really. We're not going to hang our hat on it and say, oh, we're a company with great integrity. I'm sure you've seen those. Like Enron, I think, said that on their website, if you guys remember that. Company of great integrity, highest standards. So we're not going to put it out there like that, just a sense that people were empowered to do the right thing. It's just that notion of, the way we originally expressed it on the website was every person is a child of God, and we're going to treat them with the dignity that lineage affords. And really, it's just about treating people with respect. I mean, when the guy that is, the janitor that takes the trash out, he feels like a valued member of the team. And I'm not telling you there's something we've gone out of the way to, talk to the team about that, or it's some contrived thing. We genuinely value him. The woman who does our plants, Kim, she is genuinely valued and a member of the team. And they feel it, and they know it, and that's why I don't know. I can't remember the first time you came in to visit. I didn't have to tell Carol or Amber, who probably let you in, to offer you a cup of coffee. I mean, they're offering the UPS guy a cup of coffee, and it's not because they've been coached or trained. It's that just this general sense of, we're just going to treat everybody, with that grace and with that respect, and they feel it. And the UPS guy will stop by sometimes for a cup of coffee when he's got no packages to deliver. And that's okay. And I'm not joking.
He actually comes back.
He has, yeah.